You know what's sad about that? We have equated the trinkets of American civilization with freedom. And the reason black people can equate the trinkets of American civilization with freedom, Nick, is because we never experienced real freedom. See, if you had a real cheesesteak, a real Philadelphia cheesesteak, if somebody bring you a cheesesteak and say this is a Philly cheesesteak, you know this ain't a Philly cheesesteak because you had one before. But if you've never tasted a Philly cheesesteak, somebody could sell you a fake one and you think it's the real one. That's how freedom is with black folks. We've never had freedom, Nick, in 400 years. So when somebody comes and say having a cell phone and a PhD and a house in a white suburb is freedom, we believe it because we've never had true freedom. That's why it's so easy to brainwash us. So yes, the leaders have been weak, but the people have been even weaker.
All right, Shalom. This is the brother Nahoya from the GMS Orlando camp. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rukakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who are the elders of Yasha Allah, and a sincere salutation to all you Akim, who are preaching this word and believing this word in all truth and in sincerity. All right, the name of the one you ignorantly call God, his name is Yahweh. The name of the one you ignorantly call Jesus, his name is Yahweh Shai. Ba is in. Ha means the. Shem means name. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Now I want to go into a lesson on the clip that you just saw. All right. And I'll start with this precept. This is John 10:10. And it reads, "The thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly." All right, and the reason I want to start with this is because as Dr. Umar, all right, said, our people really don't know, what it is to have, as he said, freedom. All right, and I want to go a step further through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, according to the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and say that we really don't know how it feels to live. All right, and that is exactly why John 10:10 says that the good shepherd, all right, which is Yahweh Shai, the principal son of you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians, all right, who are the children of Israel. You do not know how it feels to actually live. You know how it feels to survive, but you do not know how it feels to truly live. And the reason that I say that is because going back into the curses, right? The Lord said that we would have no assurance of life. Our life would hang in doubt, all right? And surely, all right, this saying is true. And that is a part of living, all right? This is Deuteronomy 28 and 65. All right, it reads, "And among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart, and failing of eyes, and sorrow of mind. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have none assurance of thy life." All right, and that sums up the average life of you Israelites, all right? The average life, not the exceptions. In this society, they'll give you a Jay-Z or LeBron, and they'll put those guys up as the poster boy, all right, for you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to say, here, you guys are successful. But keep in mind, those are exceptions. They are not the average, all right? The average Negro, Latino, and Native American, West Indian, and Haitian, all right? Your life is described in the curses as an average, all right, as a nation of people, all right, because you judge the quality of life of a nation of people by the average, not the exception, all right? And that's why, I chose to use that clip from Dr. Umar, all right? I don't agree with some of the things that he says, being an Israelite. However, all right, he does make good points, and this one is one of those good points. All right, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans do not know what life and freedom actually feels like. So you're willing to take anything that feels like it, even if it's not the real thing. And that is exactly what you have. That's why you have our people who are so eager to vote Democrat or Republic, all right, who are so quick to trim their way to seek love. Because at the end of the day, when you really get down to it, our people don't know what it feels like as a nation of people, all right? What it feels like to truly have life and to truly be free. All right, these guys that are put up as the success stories are exceptions, which is why they make a point to put those people in front, because they make you believe that if you work hard enough, you can achieve it. And it's possible through the spirit. However, the average life of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans as a nation of people is going to be below the average of the other nations. All right? And that's why the Lord, all right, Yahweh Shah said that he was coming to give us life and give it to us more abundantly. All right? To have life more abundantly is something that you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans have never experienced. And it's just true. You don't know how it feels to not have any fear or doubt concerning your life, concerning your family. None of those things. You don't know what that is like as a nation of people. We're not talking about the exceptions. And that's why our people are so quick to accept anything that is better than the past that was given to us, all right? Because in this society, your past, all right, begins with slavery as far as what they teach you. So anything moving forward looks like it was better than how it was, not realizing that our nation had liberty at one point in time. All right, as a matter of fact. All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 39 and 26. All right, and it reads, "After that they have borne their shame and all their trespasses whereby they have trespassed against me, when they dwelt safely in their land, and none made them afraid." All right, and I just wanted to grab that to show you, all right, that there was a point in time where our nation dwelt safely and no other nation made us afraid. And that's why the curses give us the exact opposite. But when our people don't understand that we come from this and not slavery, then they believe that everything that we have in 2020 is a step up. They believe that everything that we receive here is better than what we've had. And when you truly understand your history as a nation of people, you understand that that's far from true. But dwelling, I should say, safely in your own land where none have made you afraid has been so far in the past concerning our nation that we no longer know how it feels to live. And that is just the truth of the matter. All right, let me go to this. All right, this is Haggai 1 and 5. And it reads, "Now therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts, consider your ways. Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put into a bag with holes." All right, and that is the average life of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and it's just true. All right, a lot of our nation are upset with, the words which really come from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, all right? But it's the truth, man. And because our people's will is to join themselves amongst the heathen, to be level with the heathen, all right, to achieve some sort of success in this world, our people don't realize that all you do is create a worse situation for the average person of your nation. All right. In Ephesians, it talks about the commonwealth of Israel. All right. Not just you having a great job. Not just having somebody on the news that reminds you that there is at least one or two successful people out of your nation in the world, but the commonwealth of your nation, meaning the average person of your nation, has a level of wealth that is non-existent for you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, no matter who you vote for. And that's why what Dr. Umar says is very true, all right? We don't know, all right? We don't know how it feels to be abundant. We don't know how it feels as a nation of people, all right, to be free, all right? Free of no worries, all right? Free of the fear of enemies. Free of your life hanging in doubt as a nation of people. And that's what the Lord is coming to give us, all right? Life more abundantly, man, all right? And while I'm in John, since I started in John, I'm going to go back to it, and I'm going to get that word for abundantly, all right? So the Lord said he's coming to give us life more abundantly. The Greek word is perissos, all right? And it means exceeding some number or measure or rank or need, over and above more than is necessary, superadded, exceeding abundantly, supremely. Now think of this. Picture this in your mind, because this was the Lord said life more abundantly. He didn't say wine more abundantly, food more abundantly. He said life, general life as a nation of people, more abundant. All right, and that word is perissos. All right, so I'm gonna read these definitions again, and I want you to picture this in your mind, because it's something as a nation of people we have not experienced. All right, it says exceeding some number or measure or rank or need, over and above, more than is necessary, superadded, exceeding abundantly, supremely, something further, more, much more than all, more plainly, superior, extraordinary, surpassing, uncommon, preeminence, superiority, advantage, more eminent, more remarkable, more excellent. Our life in this place is not an advantage on average as a nation of people. All right, so when I say these things, keep in mind the average person of your nation. Not your personal situation, but the average person of your nation. That is how you become nation-minded. When you consider the well-being of your nation on average, not the exceptions. And the Lord said he's coming to give us life more abundantly, man. And one of those words is superiority, which is something our people are so afraid of. The idea of superseding and being above nations as opposed to being equal. And that's the irony of it. When Solomon said that he saw servants on horses and princes walking on the earth as servants. And those same princes can't even imagine themselves being equal to servants. How far we've truly fallen. All right, and really it goes back to our own disobedience. As the scriptures say, Jeshurun waxed fat and kicked. But this is what the Lord is coming to restore. That is why, the Lord is known as the King of Peace, Shiloh. Because he's coming to restore order, but he's also coming to give the nation of Israel life more abundantly, as was promised to our forefathers. All right. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob were promised a life more abundant than other nations. And that is the significance of the election. And that is something that as a nation of people, we have simply not experienced. So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rukakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who are the elders of Yasha Allah, and a sincere salutation to all you Akim who are preaching this word and believing this word in all truth and in sincerity. Shalom.